Hey everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome to episode 6 of the Puritans. So today's episode we take on Tiverton and Redditch. We currently sit 13th place in the league table, as you can see. We're doing okay. Honestly, the form has been a little bit patchy lately, as you can see here. Last 5 games, only, well, 1-2, lost 1, draw 2, so it's not been bad. We really are living up to our mid-table predictions, as it were. But anyway, take a look at some of the games since the last time you joined us. There has been about 6 in total, actually, quite a few games. First was the 1-0 win over Dunstable, that was pretty comfortable. And then it was a 1-1 draw against Kings Lynn, another goal for Jimmy Rose, who's been absolutely phenomenal this season. This guy has been, I can't mean like run out of sayings, to be honest with you. This guy's been superb. 19 goals now in 26 appearances. Just a really good form for him. Then we followed up against Russian and Diamonds. Byford first, beat them on penalties in the Southern League Cup third round. That game should have been a little bit more easier than it was. AFC Russian Diamonds, beat them 2-1. Then Royston, we lost 2-1. That was actually pretty disappointing. We largely dominated that game. We shouldn't have lost that one. And then most recently, last game was a 6-0 drubbing over Stratford. Just absolutely played him off the park. It was almost the perfect performance. So, going into this game up against Tiverton, don't know anything about them. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know anything about them either. But they were back. They actually got promoted last year. Sorry, I thought it was 7th level. I thought we were the 8th level for some reason. Anyway, never mind. Moving forward, key player for them, Ollie Knowles, who is a centre midfielder. Used to play for Exeter City, I guess. Who is their key player? Ollie Knowles. Yep, perfect. And we play Redditch, and then honestly, it should be pretty good games today, I think. Hopefully we'll get to continue this solid form, and because we're on that weird kind of in-between, and we are approaching now, by the way, we're now going into reverse fixtures now, which basically means we are halfway through the season. It's only the first week of December, we're halfway through the season, kind of insane, I know. But look at the league table, we currently sit 13th. Now, we had a really slow start to the campaign, and we finally picked things up. And I feel like if we can keep the momentum going forward, we might be able to challenge for the playoff spots. The teams in the playoffs right now are very, very tough teams. They've been in the Vanarama regional divisions quite a bit over the last couple of years. So you know they're going to be well supported and financially more secure than we are. But you never know. Keep the good form going, and we might be able to climb up into those upper reaches, into single-digit positions. All right, so again, Tiverton away from home today. We're going to have 4-2-4 formation as per usual. This is how we're going to line up. Bibbo keeps his place in goal. Horton at right back. Joshy Smith through the middle with Jeremiah Giabi, who's been a really good, solid loan signing for us. Nuno Felix has come into the sign instead of Tom James. He's earned his spot over Jamesy. Then we have Jack Finch, Kieran Wiltshire through the middle. Still, we're trying to find a decent partnership for those two right now because it's been a struggle. Neither of them are really playmakers, but I do like to have a playmaker in this system. And right now, Wiltshire's going to have to hopefully fill that role for me. But honestly, it's a little bit difficult to try and manage those two in the middle. George Nash on the right, who's definitely earned a spot over McDonagh. And then Tom Winters on the left, who's been superb since coming back from an injury. And then Mirza Sedic and then Jimmy Rose, of course, lead in the line. So the thing about Mirza is his form is kind of up and down. Sometimes he'll be absolutely brilliant. Other days he'll miss an open net. Jimmy Rose, on the other hand, obviously we know about Jimmy Rose. He is already a little bit of a club legend. So here we go into today's game. Obviously, I would like to get a win if possible. Tiverton are 17th place in the table. We are 13th. I feel like form is in our favour as well. We do have to aware, though, apparently, of Matthew Wright, who's got himself 9 goals in the league this season. Pretty solid striker, target man. Then you have Jordan Rogers up top as well. Looks like a pacey kind of striker. Gets a few goals too. 5 goals in 9 appearances for them. All right, so here we go. Up against Tiverton. Let's try and get a win today. Early chance here for Tiverton now. 32 minutes, ball's booked in. Rogers heads it at the near post, but it loops harmlessly over the bar. Never mind, it was a penalty. What was that for? Ah, Jesus. Here's Wright from the penalty spot. Good save there from Bibbo. Get in there. Good save there from Jason Bibbo. He's looked really good, actually. Really solid. He's got a bit of potential about him, too. I'm still looking to bring in another goalkeeper, though. I'm definitely on the lookout for that. But for the time being, Bibbo's doing a very solid job deputising in goal. Here's Wright with the header, puts it over the bar. But yeah, honestly, great save there from Bibbo. All right, so halftime here. Honestly, it's been a bit dire performance for us, we should be 1-0 down. Obviously, apart from that fantastic save from Bibbo. I'm going to try and encourage the team, get them going a little bit more, just because, I don't know, it's been a poor performance. I do expect better from my team. Here's Kieran Wiltshire, now hits it long for Rose. Rose didn't make the run for some reason. I honestly thought he was going to latch onto that. But here's Rice, he's going to launch it long. Connor's going to win that in the air, not a problem. Here's Wiltshire, that's a fantastic through ball. Merz is now through on goal. He's got Jimmy Rose in the middle. He finds him, Jimmy Rose, get in there. Jimmy Rose, get in there. Fantastic finish there from Jimmy. Shouldn't probably make that joke, shall I? Probably get demonetized for that nowadays. Yeah, but 1-0 up. Fantastic cross there for Mirza Sedic as well. But here's a chance straight from the... Restart. Awesome. Alright, so let's see if we can get back on top of things here. Here's Nash. He's brought down in the box. Surely it's a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty. Alright, who's going to take it for us? I think I have it on Jimmy Rose. Let's see if we can get ourselves a second goal here. Rose steps up and smashes it past the goalkeeper. Never in doubt there. Jimmy Rose gets in there. Second goal of the game for him. Fantastic penalty there. Take another look at this one. I think he just smashed it past the goalkeeper. Yeah, keeping no chance at all, and it's 2-1. Alright, here's Smudge. Hits it long. Looking for Jimmy Rose rather than Johnson. Disappointing. We have Johnson on there for a reason there, Smithy. There's Gaby. Hits it long. Rose is going to give chase, but I think Bevan's going to get there without a problem. So let's see if we can push him back a wee bit. There's Rogers to Diggy. Good tackle there from Smidge. Now Rose is through on goal. He's got Johnson square, but he goes on his own and scores. It's a hat-trick for Jimmy Rose. Jimmy Rose. Get in there. Fantastic finish there. And 3-1 up and looking pretty comfortable now. Good finish there. Never in doubt. Alright. Here's King. Throws it in. There's Wiltshire. McDonald's. We're looking for a fourth goal here. He's got Connor on the outside, so he finds him. Good support there from Connor. Oh, and he gives the ball away very cheaply. Now that sets up a chance now for Tiverton. Hits on the break. Here's Rogers. He's got Wright in the box to aim at. He finds him, and it's 3-2. So second goal again for Wright. And now they've made things just a little bit more nervous for us. Nerve-wracking, I should say. Let's go to a defensive system for the last 20 minutes of the game. Hopefully we should be able to see this out, although our defense has been letting us down in recent weeks. There's Diggy, good tackle there from Winters. There's McDonough. Let's see if we can hit him on the counter-attack. Hits it long to Rose. Rose has got a hat-trick. He's through on goal to Ricky Johnson, and he gets a goal back on his return. Ricky Johnson makes it 4-2. Good assist there from Jimmy Rose. He has been absolutely unstoppable today. Fantastic performance from the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Rose. Good through ball there as well for McDonald's. He's been poor form. He's made some very unflattering comments about me recently as well, saying that we were underperforming in the league. Honestly, I think we've been performing pretty much as expected, so I'm disappointed to hear that, and honestly, that's kind of one of the reasons why I benched him as well. Either that, and Nash has been superb too. Alright, so we got 5 minutes of added-on time here. Looks like it's time for another highlight. Here's Rogers now, through on goal. Looking for Wright again, and it's gone in. So 4-3. Tiverton aren't giving up yet. But it's another game where we concede far too many goals. 3 goals in this game. And just some basic defending, really. I mean, a lot of it comes down to the fact we haven't got good enough defenders. Bibbo got a good strong hands of it. Probably should have kept it out. But honestly, defensively, we have to improve. We have to try and bring in better quality players. Alright, so they got a minute here to hold on. Alright, there's Winters looking for Ricky Johnson, can't find him. So here's Jones looking at the ball from the back, and Rose has latched onto it. Chance to make it 4 goals to Jimmy Rose, and it is 5-3. Game, set, match. Jimmy Rose gets his 4th for the game. Jimmy Rose. Jimmy Rose. A great save there. Sorry, great goal there from Jimmy Rose. Good save. I don't know what I'm drinking. Alright, so good finish there. Emphatic finish, in fact. Alright, so that should be it. Just waiting for the referee to blow the full-time whistle so we can wrap this game up. This win puts us up now to 10th place in the table. Puts us only 3 points behind Bishop Stortford. Going into the next game against Redditch, who currently are... What are they? 14th in the table. Okay, so not actually too far behind us, surprisingly. Come on, ref. Had enough of this game. Here's Rose, though. Looking to make it 6. Looking for Johnson in the box. Can't find him. And come on, ref, had enough of this. There we are. Full-time whistle has blown. 5-3 victory. Happy to score 5 goals. Disappointed to concede 3. But there you have it. That's just life as manager of Banbury United. Alright, so we got some very, very terrible news. Bibbo, who's come into the side and actually done really well for us, despite conceding tons and tons of goals. He's actually been one of the bright sparks of the season, and unfortunately he's gone down for a twisted ankle. It's going to be out 5 weeks to 2 months. That is a huge, huge blow for us, which means McGee is going to have to deputise in goal. I'm pretty much just going to have to step up my chase for another goalkeeper, I think. Alright, so after Bibbo went down for that injury, we had to bring in a goalkeeper. So we brought in experienced journeyman Nicky Bull. Apart from having a fantastic name, the guy's played for numerous teams throughout the years and done pretty well for himself too. Played League 1 football, League 2, Margate. Most recently in the Vanarama South, played 19 games. He actually got himself a goal back in 2014-15. And 1 goal when he played for an Aldershot as well. So he's got 2 goals to his career. Anyway, this is Nicky Bull. He's 46 years old. He's going to come in to deputise for Bibbo while he's out. And he's currently rated about the same as Bibbo, but I think Bibbo will get a spot back once he returns from injury. But he's a stopgap goalkeeper. We're now 3 goalkeepers on the books, and at least I don't have to play McGee in goal. Alright, just one quick change I'm going to have to make. Obviously, Nicky Bull comes straight into the team, naturally. He starts... I'm going to have to switch to goalkeeper rather than a sweeper keeper. Usually, I like to have the sweeper keeper in this series of the game. In this series, Football Manager 2018, because I found out it's worked a little bit better than a regular goalkeeper. But anyway, Bull's going to come in there just as a regular goalkeeper. He just doesn't have the pace anymore to come off his line quickly. So I'm just going to have to use him conservatively. Alright, so we're going with the exact same team, exact same lineup. Nothing needs to change about it at all. Obviously, after the 5-3 win and the 6-0 drubbing a couple of games ago, no need to change things around too much if I can avoid it. So here we go, up against Redditch today. I would like to see if we get a win. We are playing at home, and obviously that'll keep momentum going forward as well. They are below us in the table, and on paper, we do have the slightly better side. There's a chance now for a free kick. Finchie's whips it in. Ball's bounced down the box. It's full to Wiltshire. Oh, still waiting for that first goal from Kieran Wiltshire. But decent early start there from that set-piece situation. All right, here's Connor Horton. Look at Wiltshire. He finds him at the edge of the area. That's a great shot. Oh, Kieran, unlucky son. Unlucky. All right, so halftime here. Not much action to talk about. Honestly, there's 2 chances for Kieran Wiltshire in the first half. Was really about it. All right, so first highlight of the second half. Only taking a couple minutes to see where it goes to. Ball's hit long there. Gabe, you should get that. Not a problem. Oh, that's a terrible first touch. There's Render. Crossing into Fleetwood. And it's 1-0 to Redditch. Stuart Fleetwood getting on the score sheet there. He's actually played for a few teams. I recognise that name. Yeah, just a few hundred teams. But 1-0 to Redditch. And not a great start to the second half. Awful touch from Giabi. Alright, here's Finch from the free kick. Decent effort. A little bit speculative. I didn't expect him to shoot from there. Alright, corner kick. Jackman whips it in. Morris to Fleetwood, 2-0. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not going to be our day, is it? Alright, so 3 minutes added on time. This is going to be a defeat. It's disappointing, really. We haven't played that badly. We just haven't created that many opportunities, and they've taken theirs. That's pretty much it. And that's a fantastic goal from Jimmy Rose. Oh, at least he's been a bright spot to this episode. 4 goals on the last one and a fantastic goal today. Felix hit the ball forward and looks like it was first time. That's a fantastic goal there from Jimmy Rose. And the crowd go crazy despite being 2-1 down. All right, maybe a last-ditch effort here. Here's Winters. Winters, unfortunately, can't get it to a guy in red and yellow. So, 2-1 defeats. Disappointing. But there you have it. Unfortunately, nothing to do about it, really. I mean, they just took their chances. We didn't. So, also, I am looking at bringing some more players on loan. As you can see here, Lewis Troke's going to join us on trial. We'll take a quick look at him before we finish off this episode. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look that good, does he? 2-star potential right now. He's not better than what we got, so I'm not really interested in bringing him in. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up the episode, I think. What's going to happen now, by the way, is I'm going to go down from 5 episodes to 3 or 4 episodes this a week. I do have a new series that came out yesterday called Road to Glory. Please, if you haven't had a chance, go check that out. It should be a lot of fun. It's been a long time since I've managed in the Dutch First Division, and should be a pretty tough task as well, because Roda really don't have any money to spend. About the same level, I would say, as Banbury United. Anyway, this actually guy looks okay. Brad Smith, check out his coach report real quick. Take out the pros and the cons. Well suited for what we have right now. Can't pass. Selfish player. Needs to work on being more consistent and develop few further, one-footed. One position right now, Smith tends to be a peripheral figure in the squad. Okay. Smart player, marked opponent well, good pace, no personality, and still could improve. Damage is only a 4, work rate's only a 4, so it's not going to improve that much. But he looks like a pretty solid, pacey centre-half. This is a player I might actually be tempted to bring in if the price is right. Used to play for Burton back in the day as well. But anyway, that's going to wrap up the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit a like on it. And if you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe to notifications on. The next episode we'll do is we'll do St. Ives and Hitchin next up, and then we'll take it from there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Wow.